Good morning everyone, Lori Marie here, mixed media artist in Vallejo, California. This is a very short video on how to create a stencil. I did get a stencil cutter. Michelle suggested a stencil cutter, it worked fine. I'll leave a link for that underneath. Very fun. It's just a simple stencil. So the main thing is working with the dark and the light areas in the original focal point, if you will. So. Also, I had someone ask me about printing their collage work on metal. I go to Costco, or I have gone to Costco. I haven't had anything printed on metal for a while. But this is a collage piece. Oh, we're going to get a glare. See if I can unglare. That's the best I can do. All right, right there. So this is a collage piece that was done, copied on metal. And I'm very, very happy with her. All the details just pop. So all of my artwork is for sale. I will try and highlight a piece on some of my videos so that you can see some of my work that is for sale. So, all right, enough from me. Let's go make a stencil, huh? See you on the table. So here's our project for today. I have this fun little helmet with antlers, and I wanted to make a stencil. So here's the stencil. I'm very happy with that. I'm learning how to use the stencil cutter. I'll clean the tip off here. So it still has some jaggedy lines. That's okay. I'm okay with that. It will get smoother with practice, of course, but this was the beginning. I wanted a stencil out of this. I created a stencil, and ta-da. Good morning. The sun is up, coffee in hand. We are going to play with a stencil. I'm bringing in a Sharpie, and I'm going to go through here and decide what I want to cut out. I need to remember that the dark part is what needs to be cut out, and any of the light or highlights need to remain. And it has to have a bridge so that it is connected to the side and it's not a floppy loose piece. So I'm going to go through here with my Sharpie and outline where I want to cut. So I have it outlined. I do want this highlighted area to remain white. I think right in there. So that has to be connected to the side, so that that doesn't come out. I have a piece of beautiful acetate. I'm going to tape this to the back side of that so that that doesn't move around when I am cutting out the stencil. I got a stencil cutter from Folk Art. I will leave a link to that. And I'm going to lay my stencil cutter down on my Sharpie area and just slowly go along those lines, letting the stencil cutter do the work with its heat. This is where I'm going to leave a little highlight. So I'm leaving that attached to the side. All right, get off any of the little pieces. Let's take this off. See how we did. bring this back in. If there's any edges that are stuck, I can just bring this back in and melt that off. Looks pretty good to me. Of course, you can't see it, so let's use it as a stencil, shall we? Got a piece of scrapbook paper. Tape that down. Our stencil is on here. There would be a face or something like that here. Getting a glare from my light system. Bringing in a makeup sponge that clearly I have used before with some black gesso. And just dab that stencil. I think I have it pretty well covered with the black gesso. I'm going to take the stencil off and see how it looks. And ta-da! I'm pretty happy with that stencil. All right, your turn. Go create, go play, go have fun.